I am at Angelo's Pizzeria because my guest that recommended this is probably the most analytical person I know. He couldn't join for the cheesesteak since it's closed on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I drove all the way back down from Delco to deliver on this review. You're welcome. But he had gotten Angelo's over the weekend since he's in from out of town, and it's the #1 one-bite bar stool pizza review in Philadelphia. I know you may be thinking, that doesn't make him the most analytical person in the room. Well, he got a cheesesteak to go along with his pizza, and I'm going to wait until the end to share his very logical review, because before I could even get to that, he broke down the entire business model of Angelo. And you got a cheesesteak there too?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Angelo's has the highest Dave Portnoy pizza rating in the city, 9.1.
Wow.
But Angelo's was founded in 2013, and Angelo's is cash only. You have to order it in the store. You can't call it in.
Really?
Yeah, so you order it and you have to wait 30 minutes. This system only kind of makes sense if you're operating at max capacity in terms of pumping out pizzas and cheesesteaks. Like, you couldn't possibly sell anymore because you're already selling all your pizzas that you make in a day.
Was there a line?
There wasn't a line to order, which is strange. I don't know. It's crazy to me. I don't understand why they just don't make ordering and picking up much easier. Part of it's like kind of ego. Like, we're so good, you're just gonna have to wait. Even Dave Portnoy had to wait.
Like, dude, I was just asking, how was the cheesesteak? That's why I knew he would be the perfect person to have on the podcast to talk about NFTs, non-fungible tokens, which is a concept that I'm not a huge believer in. And I thought we had a pretty great back and forth. But that's neither here nor there. Today, we review Angelo's Pizzeria Cheesesteak. Initial impression, walking into the store. Like I've said before, I don't need the red carpet rolled out for me. I just hate going into places where I feel as though I'm a burden for wanting to give them my business. That said, I did not feel that at all at Angelo's, despite them being very busy. Oh, we got a truck stopping right here. I'm going to take my first bite because I can't wait anymore. Are you kidding me right now? This truck is a tractor trailer. Is literally blocking me in. The driver got out of the truck. I bet he's going to Angelo's. All right, we're back. She asked me, what kind of cheese you want? And I said, what do you usually do? Without hesitation, she says Cooper, which I love. Not only because she made the decision for me, but it's a little different. I would never, ever think to do that. I would either go American or Whiz. To me, it's a binary decision, and apparently it's trinary. The roll selection, we need to talk about this. Oh, and the other thing, she asked me if I wanted fried onions, and I said, could I have raw onions, actually? And she gave me a little smile. But it wasn't a smile in judgment, which is a smile of judgment that I get oh so often when I ask for that, because let's be real, getting raw onions on a cheesesteak is about as bad as blotting the grease off the pizza with a napkin. I understand that. However, I'm trying to be healthy, and I think the smile she gave me recognized that and was like, hey, I appreciate the fact that you're saving yourself 80 or 90 calories by going with the healthy alternative. They didn't chop the onions up, but at the same time, I'm getting raw onions at a busy pizza place, so I can't really expect much. The rolls is suspect. They're using some sort of fancy dancy bun here with sesame seeds on it. Very questionable. Tastes like I'm eating a stale croissant. All things considering, let me say this. If you're going to Angelo's, don't get a cheesesteak. Get the pizza. And that's coming from somebody who's never even had the pizza. You see that right there? You see that? That's just it's a testament to how tough the bread is. Killing me, Smalls. Baseline Philly cheesesteak is a 7.6. I don't want to give it just a 7.6. Oh, I can't go anywhere. I'm still stuck. You know, I have to admit, if I ran into this roll outside of Philadelphia and I didn't know it was from Sarconi's or Sarcones, however I never knew how to pronounce that, I would judge the shit out of that. Let's be honest about that. So you know what? Objectively speaking, if I didn't know that, I'm going to give it a 6.7. 6.7. I'm sorry, Angelo's. The roll is just messing me up, man. That's some out of town bullshit. Here's Russ's very logical answer, and make sure you check out our full conversation wherever you listen to podcasts. Was the cheesesteak good?
It's just really hard to like differentiate between like a really, really good cheesesteak and an incredible one, because like I eat cheesesteaks so infrequently that like they're always like pretty incredible when I get them in Philly. You know, I don't eat them enough. Oh, the other reason Angelo's is cash only is to avoid the credit card fee. Like, you know, businesses have to pay like
That's
2-3%.
Right.
I mean,
I always forget about that.
I'm pretty sure they could just raise their prices by 3% and no one would care and then accept credit cards.